In this tutorial, you will learn how to use safety features on your MC1 asphalt paving solution. These features will help you deliver high-quality paving. MC1 provides 4 safety features: mast distance checks, production checks, travel speed lock, and sensor timeout action. Let's start with the settings. Start in the Run screen. Press Main menu. Press Tolerances. Mast distance checks will calculate the distance between the two prisms and compare this with the calibrated distance. Check the box to enable that feature. Go to the Mast Tolerance menu. The maximum mast distance deviation is by default 50 mm. We recommend keeping this value. Note, this safety feature is only available with a dual mast solution. Press OK to go back. Production checks will calculate the deviation between the actual position and the design. Enable this with a check mark. Go to the Production Check menu. The maximum deviation on elevation left and right, steering, and side shift are by default set to 60 mm. We recommend keeping these settings. Note, side shift is only available with the Ferguler Navitronic Plus machine configuration. You can disable production checks for each point independently. It displays the actual deviation with green text if within the tolerance and in red if outside tolerance. Press OK to get back. Travel speed lock will freeze the hydraulics until the speed is high enough. You enable this with the check mark. Go to Travel Speed Lock menu. Default travel speed lock is minimum 0.6 meters per minute. The current speed is 0 meters per minute and is shown in red because it's outside the tolerance. Press OK to return. Sensor timeout action is always enabled. Go to the Sensor Timeout menu. Freeze hydraulics timeout value is 1 second. If no total station tracks a prism for over 1 second, this feature will freeze the hydraulic. Paving will continue with the current levels. Stop machine timeout value is 3 seconds. If no total station tracks a prism for over 3 seconds, this feature will send a stop message to the machine controller and disable auto mode. Press OK to return. Press X to return to Run screen. Let's see this in action. Press the Safety Feature Quick Access button. Disable all features so you can focus on one feature at a time. Let's start with the mast distance checks. Here, one mast is loose and will slide down. The distance between the prisms will deviate outside the tolerance. When that happens, the entire screen will light up red and you cannot engage the Run button. Press the icon info bar to see what caused this alert. You can see the mast distance deviation is out of tolerance. Note, this feature is useful to show if you by accident have locked the primary and secondary total station to the same prism. Press the arrow to return. Next, production checks. Let's turn off mast distance checks and turn on production checks. In this example, the machine got off the steering course. When you deviate outside the defined tolerance, the entire screen will light up red and you cannot engage the Run button. Press the icon info bar to see what caused this alert. You can see both deviations on elevation steering and edges are out of tolerance. Note, you cannot engage the Run button until all deviations is within tolerances. press the arrow to return. Next, travel speed lock. Let's turn off production checks and turn on travel speed lock. Here you can still engage the run button, but it freezes the hydraulic until you reach the right speed. Notice the symbol displayed in the icon info bar. Press the icon info bar. You can see the speed travel lock is active. Press the arrow to return. We recommend you to always enable all safety features. That's it. You have learned how to use the safety features on your MC1 asphalt paving solution.